What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. And yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and that Twitch. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is put the title on every video. Once you put the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero. You ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop them videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win or keep you entertained. So with that being said, today we're going to be talking about the top 5 scams that's going to be taking off in 2026. Like what's going to be, what's to look out for in 2026, because it's a lot going on in the world right now. That's a lot going on in the world right now. As far as scams, as far as frauds, as far as the government shutting down, depression, a lot of people are broke right now. A lot of people are having hard times, and a lot of people are just going through a lot of different things right now. And a lot of things stem from scams and all different type of stuff. And 2026 is definitely going to be a year that scams and methods really take off, because ever since COVID-19, there has been a skyrocket of scams happening. Hold on. Damn, that's that bull right here. My bad. Okay. There has been a skyrocketed percentage of scams going on in the world, and a lot of people have been benefiting, and a lot of people have been scammed. So the top 5 scams is going to be that's happening right now that's going to really explode in 2026. So we got crypto scams, meme coins, rug pulling, crypto trading. Then we got credit scams, CPNs, identity theft, synthetic identities, check fraud, credit card fraud, and then it's just a wide variety of identity theft and different type of frauds and scams that's going on, right? So that being said, let's talk about them. So first thing we're going to talk about is credit fraud. A lot of people have been getting hip to how credit works. A lot of people have been getting information to win on that you can get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit utilizing credit. Now, for a fraudster or a scammer, the main goal is to get a lump sum of money or get some type of money, period, and not have to pay it back. So scammers and fraudsters used to, hack people's bank accounts and personal bank accounts and do all this and do that. But people are starting to realize that the average American is broke. A lot of people don't have money, but a lot of businesses do have money. So what scammers and fraudsters are starting to do is they're starting to focus on credit profiles, business credit profiles, because there is more money on the business side than the personal side. So they're saying, hey, instead of compromising all these personal accounts, let's find these business accounts. Let's start getting utilizing these synthetic identities and getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Because there's a lot of different ways scammers and fraudsters are creating synthetic identities, CPNs, call it what you want to call it. You got people who are using homeless people identities. You got people who are using children's identities, their own children's identities, profiles, credit profiles. You got people that's using deceased people's information. You got people that's using finding numbers that haven't been used before. You got people that's using people who are living information. So wherever somebody can utilize or find some type of credit profile, they're going to utilize it. And that's where the pre-built CPNs come in at. When they find numbers that haven't been used, that's where the CPNs come in at. So pre-built CPNs are basically when people are utilizing other people's credit profiles to fraudulently obtain money, cars, and different things. Then you have CPNs where people are finding non-issued numbers and building a credit profile on them, which is harder than doing for a fraudster or scammer to do it when they're using somebody else's credit profile, because it's already there and it's already established. But the problem with that is people are utilizing these pre-built CPNs, quote unquote, credit profiles, using other people's pictures and information on these fake IDs, and they checking these IDs and the information that's connected to them. And when they scanning these IDs and people's real information is popping up, and you got this person in here that looks nothing like this information, then that's when the downfall comes. So CPNs, credit fraud is on the rise with scammers and fraudsters, because if you can use a credit profile and go get a loan for $25,000, $30,000, $50,000, that fraudster or scammer is going to do it. All right, so credit fraud is definitely going to be a major scam operation going on in 2026 next year. Right, so beware of that. Now you also have crypto fraud, crypto scams, crypto whatever. Now with crypto, it's just like trading, and a lot of people are figuring out the crypto world. You can trade crypto. You can definitely trade crypto. You can invest in crypto. You can make money off crypto. But there's a lot of people out there creating meme coins. It's a lot of people rug pulling. And basically what they're doing is they're making duplicate coins of popular coins that's getting a lot of investors. And once they duplicate that coin, they put it on the DEX screener. And once it's on the DEX screener, since it looks like this duplicate coin that they're already duplicating, people are going to believe that this is the legit coin, and they're going to start investing in that coin. So you might start getting donations, 200 here, 500 here, 700, but just all type of donations, because they think and believe this is the real coin that is actually on the DEX form, but it's actually a duplicate, because what they're doing is they duplicate all the information, website, all that. So when they go on the DEX screener, it looks like the real deal. Then you got people who are creating these coins and they're rug pulling. So basically, they're letting people invest into them. And once it gets to a certain mark, they're going to pull all the liquidity out of it. So you pull the liquidity out of a coin and it has set $20,000 in it. That person or that scammer just made $20,000. So crypto is definitely on the rise. 2026 is going to be major, because a lot of new coins is being created. It's a lot of new tactics. There's a lot of new trading going on with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is really making people a lot of money. Teenager, kids, you name it. Especially with these methods, rug pulling and meme coins and things like that. It's a whole new wave. So definitely be on the lookout for cryptocurrency, meme coins, rug pulling in 2026, because it's warming up right now. Then you got check scams. So check scams, check fraud has been going on for a long time, a very, very long time. And as we all know, as technology enhances in the years and the world evolves, methods evolve. It's a lot of methods that are the same, but they just evolve because the world evolved. So instructions might be the same, instructions might not be the same. So a lot of people are listen, not credit card fraud, but check fraud has been going on for a long time. A lot of people decades ago used to get these checks and literally put bad checks into their own account and get their own account closed. Now it's been since the world has evolved, and you can go deposit checks into ATM machines. You can deposit checks from your phone just by snapping a picture. There's so many different ways for a fraudster or a scammer to deposit these checks that it's become easier. Now, a lot of fraudsters and scammers do these fraudulent checks, check scams, glass, whatever you call them, and they don't really think, because at the end of the day, checks are a paper trail. So there's check numbers, there's amounts, all different types of stuff that's gonna, verify this check. And what scammers are doing is being thirsty and being green, and they're changing the amount on the checks, changing the name on the checks. And what they're doing to verify the checks is they're calling these companies and saying, hey, do you have a check with a check number, blah, 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 with the amount of blah, 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 blah. They don't even asking for the name. They're asking just for the check number and the amount. And since they changed the amount, they're going to be like, no, we don't have that amount. It's supposed to be this amount. So what some fraudsters or scammers are doing is when they get these checks, or they, rob the mailbox or the mail carrier, wherever that they get the information from, they leave the numbers the same, meaning that they leave them out the same. They leave everything the same, and all they do is change the name of the recipient, or they might just make an fake ID to match the name and information of that recipient on that check. So the check might be 100% legit. It's just the ID might be fake to match the information on that check, like you're the person that's supposed to be cashing this check. So check fraud is on the rise. You got people on the dark web that literally has templates of all these major banks that's creating fraudulent checks that's accurate, that's legit, and mailing them out to people, and people are getting away with it. So it's a lot going on with checks on the dark web and the real world. People creating fraudulent checks and getting away with it. So check scams are definitely on the rise. They're going to be on the rise with this new technology in 2026. Now, credit card fraud. Now, when it comes to credit card, debit card fraud, like I said, scammers and fraudsters are trying to get paid. They're trying to get lump sums of money, trying to get for sure lump sums of money. And believe it or not, scammers and fraudsters actually use their brain. They actually think, because they're so serious and so dedicated in getting some money, they want to get it. So, like I said, they're starting to realize that the most average American does not have any money. Poor. No money in their bank accounts. Most businesses have business credit cards and multiple business accounts with money in them. So now they're starting to target business accounts. And most businesses have business credit cards up to $100,000. Most businesses have multiple business credit cards over $1 million. So if you got 10 cards with a $100,000 limit, that's $1 million in credit. And we all know you can get cash advances off your credit cards. So they're finding these banks, these businesses with multiple credit cards with good credit, and they're utilizing it. And they're making duplicate cards. They're buying things from different places. They're even it's even something called reaping, where fraudsters and scammers are literally getting the IBAN numbers on digital cards and linking them to phones and utilizing them that way. So credit card fraud has definitely been on the rise. It's definitely going to be a major problem in 2026, especially with the digital credit cards being able to be compromised now with the IBAN numbers. It's a lot going on with the credit cards, duplicating cards, dumps and pins. It's a lot going on. So make sure you are aware of that. All right, so let's do a backtrack. We didn't talk about credit fraud, crypto fraud, check fraud, credit card fraud. So hold on, we talked about credit fraud, check fraud, card fraud, crypto fraud, right? So there are a lot of different scams. Oh yeah, Cash App. Oh yeah, it's Cash App scam. The Cash App method. Cash App method is definitely going to be on the rise in 2026. A lot of people, when the Cash App glitch first dropped, a lot of people were so thirsty to get it. A lot of people made money. And every time, it's always going to be something new, something popular. And a lot of people don't understand that the Cash App glitch is actually one of the most popular methods or scams that fraudsters are utilizing right now, still to this day, to generate funds. And a lot of people are confused about them. And this is where protecting your debit cards and credit cards playing a part, because they're getting these card numbers, they're using BIN numbers, and they're linking them to these Cash Apps, and then they're glitching. So Cash App glitch, Bitcoin glitch is definitely still going. In 2026 is going to definitely be on the rise because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been on the rise. Bitcoin is on Cash App, so a lot of people have been utilizing the Cash App method, glitch, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency methods, and they have been, racking up funds. So, top 5 scams in 2025. Make sure 2026, that's going to be going on in 2026, that's ending 2025. Make sure you guys are on the lookout. Make sure you guys are aware. Make sure you guys are playing it safe. Like I told y'all, start getting y'all accounts, all y'all accounts secured by LifeLock Norton. You can monitor all your accounts and get any notifications and anything suspicious happens. Make sure you guys are, after so often, using your debit and credit cards. Get new cards with new numbers, because every time you use your card, that card number is stored in that database. And you never know. It's compromises and hacks all the time. So get new cards with new numbers. Monitor your credit profiles. Freeze them so nobody can get anything your name. All these steps will keep you ahead of the fraudsters and the scammers, keep you steps ahead of the fraudsters and scammers, and keep you safe. All right, so the top 5 scams is going into 2026 to be on the lookout for. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay more cautious and be more aware, man. Shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping in sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems are $1,000, but for limited time only. I am doing them for what? 500. Yes, 500. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 500 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all book your seat on the crypto tour in person limited gems, 3,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money when we meet in person. Make sure y'all book your seat on the month-long mentorship, 2,500. 30 days, 24/7 service. Anything you need help with, anything you want to talk about, let's get to work. Let's make it happen. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App, me and your network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content creators. We're gonna do y'all know what we're gonna do. Any cameraman or women in Houston, Texas, or Milwaukee, Wisconsin, hit me up on my IG. Let's push out this content and run up a bag. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on my YouTube channels and my Twitch. Make sure y'all follow me on my new IG, King Hussle X11.2, and make sure y'all checking out the crypto world, because it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy, King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace.